Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Snoop D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T.
Petty.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Pet Tiana, and today we're diving into a very important update, one we covered way back when it first broke, and honestly it's a case that stayed heavy on the hearts of many. I'm talking about the tragic and still unsolved death of Shanquella Robinson, the young woman from Charlotte, North Carolina, who passed away in 2022 while on vacation in Cabo, Mexico. A case that shocked the internet and stirred a demand for justice. Now here we are in June 2025, and finally there are new developments. So today's video is going to give you all the verified updates, break it down timeline style, and explain where things stand right now. This video will stay respectful because at the center of all of this is a life lost and a family still fighting for answers. October 2022, Shanquella Robinson traveled from North Carolina to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, with a group of people later dubbed the Cabo Six. She was found dead within 24 hours of arrival. Initially, her travel companions told the family she died from alcohol poisoning, but a Mexican autopsy later reported her cause of death as a broken neck and spinal cord injury, raising serious red flags. Late 2022 to early 2023, video footage leaked showing Shanquella being assaulted by someone in the villa, Deshanae Jackson to be exact, while others watched and recorded. Khalil Cook, Malik Dyer, Winter Donovan, and Elise Hyatt to be exact, while Nazir Wiggins claims that he allegedly wasn't there yet and claims had he been there he would have stopped it. Nonetheless, public outrage grew. Influencers, celebrities, and even national TV shows like Nancy Grace covered the tragic case. Mexican authorities issued an arrest warrant for one of the Cabo Six, labeling it a possible femicide, but no arrests were ever made. Now, let's fast forward to 2025 because this is where things start to move again. In February 2025, the FBI released initial internal reports about the case. Some of the documents describe Shanquella having facial bruising, and others suggest conflicting details between the travel companions' accounts and what was seen in the leaked video. Then in April 2025, civil rights attorney Ben Crump, representing Shanquella's family, announced a $100 million wrongful death lawsuit. The lawsuit targets multiple members of the Cabo Six. It also includes claims of negligence against the FBI and U.S. State Department, accusing them of failing to act swiftly or thoroughly in investigating the case.
Suing the Cabo Six, the FBI and the State Department, seeking $100 million in damages.
On May 14, 2025, a hearing was held in Charlotte, North Carolina, to determine whether the wrongful death lawsuit should move forward in the U.S. or be transferred to Mexico, where the incident occurred.
4 of the friends filed motions to dismiss, saying the case belongs in Mexico.
The defendants argued it should stay in Mexico, citing jurisdiction. The family and their legal team pushed for the U.S. to take it, saying Mexico's legal process has stalled and it's been too long without answers. The judge has not made a final decision yet, but is expected very soon, possibly any day now. Then between June 3rd and 4th, 2025, the FBI released over 100 pages of redacted case files.
Heavily redacted, but help shed some light.
These include contradictory witness statements, internal notes suggesting the death was not from alcohol alone, and an emphasis on physical injuries inconsistent with just falling in the bathroom or intoxication.
Newly released documents show the FBI contacted a Mexican prosecutor with 11 questions, including who owned the villa and whether there was surveillance.
And still, no arrests or criminal charges filed to this day.
Documents confirm an arrest warrant was issued.
As of June 2025, here's what we know. No one has been arrested despite the arrest warrant issued in Mexico. The wrongful death lawsuit is active with the decision pending on where it'll be tried. The FBI documents confirm an ongoing investigation, but also show a lack of definitive action. The family continues to fight, and public interest remains strong, even nearly 3 years later. It's been a long road, and this case still leaves many of us with more questions than answers. Justice has been slow, but the family hasn't given up, and neither should we. If you watched our past coverage of this story, you know how passionate this channel was and still is about making sure her name is never forgotten. She deserves justice, and it's sad that even with video evidence, the law is acting like they are still confused as to exactly what happened that led to her passing. Make it make sense. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Should the U.S. step in more aggressively? Should the Cabo Six be held accountable here? What did you make of those leaked videos and now these new FBI documents? As always, thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay compassionate, like, share, subscribe, tap the notification bell if you haven't done any of the above yet, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Petiana of PetTblog.com signing off.